See me be a pussy, it's not beer.
Yeah, it's vodka. What are you talking about?
Vodka, I'm allergic to it. I vomit all day long. It's so fucking bad. I love fucking liquor. You know what I mean? So now I stick with.
He's allergic to weed too. He gets high.
No, I love weed. I smoke it daily, but I like dark liquor, man. It's gotta have some color to it. It's whiskey later.
These are conversations that only happen at Infernofestival, just so you know. So, for those of you watching this and you don't recognize these guys, they were just recently inducted into the Long Island Hall of Fame, Suffocation. This is so cool. You guys are so adorable for getting in so soon. It's like so great.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to have to spend another 40 years trying to fucking get into the Long Island Hall of Fame. Maybe we can get in the Norway Hall of Fame one day. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, have you ever changed your glasses?
No, no. I always keep the same style. This is probably like the 19,000th frame that you guys have seen me in, but it's always the same style. When the Google glasses come out, I got them. They'll be in this style.
There it is.
So what was it like being inducted into the Long Island Hall of Fame? I know it sounds kind of crazy, but how was that experience for you guys?
It was really cool. You know, it's an honor to be recognized on that level. It's, you know, being death metal and then, you know, having, you know, like so many prestigious acts side by side with you. It's really nice.
What other prestigious acts were you there in the Long Island Hall of Fame?
I mean, not on our level, but I mean, platinum artists. Salt and Pepper was inducted.
What?
Yeah, they were right next to us.
Salt and Pepper here.
They were right next to us. I mean, a bunch of strange acts, not acts that you would think, you know.
Houdini, like all these like weird
Things came out at night.
acts.
Charlie
They
Daniels
played.
was there.
Yeah, Charlie Daniels was there.
It was interesting. Let's say it was a very odd mix.
Carol and Paula from the Magic Garden were there.
Loving Spoonfuls.
Huh?
Yep. Literally.
Yeah.
It was pretty twisted.
Okay. The only one I recognize is Salt and Pepper.
Taylor Dane.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that
never,
thing too.
Yeah.
you never seen the Magic Garden when you were a kid? Carol and Paula in the Chuckle Patch and show up? Damn, you missed out on a lot in your life. Yeah. That's alright, they're lesbians anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pinnacle of Bedlam album.
We expect that anyway.
Yeah, thanks. So is this going to be on vinyl by any chance, Frank?
It is.
It is on vinyl.
Yeah, it's on vinyl, yeah.
Tell us about that, because, I mean, vinyl is definitely making a comeback. It's something to sign for the fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to sign, but it's also something to put up on your wall.
Yep.
You know, other than that, nobody really plays them anymore. You know, like they kind of just collector's item. You know, we're actually gonna probably next we're gonna get a Suffocation Pinnacle of Bedlam 8-track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be packaged with Captain and Tennille and Tony Orlando.
You get linked along to it.
Yeah, right. Well, that's pretty cool. And like, what would you guys come up with the name Pinnacle of Bedlam? Because it's kind of a weird
That's all
name.
him. I don't even know what it means.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
Basically, the pinnacle is when you're reaching the top or the cusp of whatever you're involved in. So the pinnacle would be the top, you know, but also with the pinnacle, there's a downside.
Right.
So, and Bedlam pretty much is just complete mayhem. So basically, you're reaching the cusp of total mayhem. That's what it means. So you got to figure, in like 2012, everybody was talking about how the fucking world was going to end. We're all going to die and eat shit and all the rest of that. So you figure, you know, when December was coming, it was just like the pinnacle of when everything was going to go fucking ape shit. Now I figured the world wasn't going to end. Frank totally thought it was over.
What?
It's coming.
No, I mean, I just said
What
to
did
get
you
prepared.
Yeah,
To
but
get
no,
ready,
you knew it was going to die and end, man. You were just like, dude, the world's
Stock
going to
up
be
on
over
weapons.
anyway. Don't.
What did you do differently? Did you like change your eating habits, or did you?
No, you just
stack up all your shit, get a Fallout shot?
no, you just stock up on weapons and you know.
shotguns.
In case the neighborhood went to shit, then you start shooting your neighbors and you take their food and whatnot.
Well, you know, it was. Well, I didn't think you guys would have. I thought maybe you guys might not be able to legally have weapons. You know.
We still can legally have weapons, but they are trying to take them away from us, and we're going to shoot the people that try to take them away from us.
Well, no, like Hurricane Sandy was a pretty bad disaster on the East Coast, and I heard that they were actually shooting people like at the gas pump.
Oh yeah, it was fucking crazy on Long Island, man. You couldn't get gas. Then for days, Ed, like he was out of power for almost 2 weeks straight.
More than 2 weeks. 14 days, no power.
Yeah, that's it felt like 15 days.
Just laughing. Thanks.
But anyway, no, I was out of power for about 5 days. But once it came down to the gas thing, everybody was panicked. So the fucking lines at the gas stations were like all the way down the road. And then finally they made it an odd and even thing. So if your license plate had an odd number and an even number, you could get gas depending on the day it was. And then finally it went back to normal. So Now, you know, if it just spits a little bit of snow out, people are fucking panicking, going to try to get gas. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't care. I'll do what I want.
Exactly.
Yeah, really. And Guy, how's it been so far being on Nuclear Blast Records? Are you happy so far? I mean, and what kind of guitars are you playing? I remember when I first met you, you were still in your BC Rich kick. So what is it now?
Want me to hold this?
Yeah, we do.
He loves how to hold it.
You like holding around things.
Being on Nuclear Blast is pretty sick. We've had pretty much no problems with them at all. Big change from the last label.
2 albums in a row.
Yeah, 2 albums. Yeah, and 2 CDs and albums. And for guitars, I'm playing kind of
BC Riches.
playing BC Riches and ESPs.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm on ESPs more so right now though. But
you know how BC Riches. They're like, oh, we like you. No, we don't like you. Oh, we like you.
Well, they like me, but I was just taking photos.
Call them up for us. Send them a photo. Maybe they'll send us some more guitars. You know what I mean?
Really cool to see you here. What happened to Mike Smith? I mean, what made Mike leave? What did you do to him?
Well, it was, I don't know, man. It was just, you know, tensions were growing high in the band, and things just weren't really working out for us. None of us were all seeing eye to eye, and it just came to one fateful day when everything just fucking blew up. So it was just that point in that time. But I honestly feel because the tension was so much higher, it's a little bit easier now having Dave. It's not so brutal and everybody down each other's throats. And I really think that for Mike, it was a better choice because now he can do what he wants to do and not have to feel as if he's fighting amongst his own band all the time. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. We never want to change anybody, you know what I mean? Because who wants to kick out your best friend for, you know, so many years? But it was probably all for the best, and it kept a little bit more sanity, and we're still here today, so that's all that matters.
And what's it like playing with Suffocation again?
But to come back into the band again was definitely, it was a warm welcome, and it was like stepping into old shoes again. I mean, these guys are all the same musicians as they were when I jammed with them before, if not maybe even a little better. So, I mean, it fit great, and it still works great, and we all get along, and we're going to write another sick record after this.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be so.
Now, is this your first time playing Infernofestival, guys?
No, this will be the second time at Inferno.
And what's it mean to a band like Suffocation to play Infernofestival again? You guys have like the best slot of the night, by the way. And then Frank's here.
Yay!
He's like, yeah, I'm fucking here.
I'm here.
I think it's pretty awesome. I'm very kind of honored that these people have us coming out here, and you know, especially on a one-off. It would be one thing if we were on tour and it was in front of us, but for them to actually fly us in and take really good care of us and stuff like that, it's a real honor. So we're looking to kick some ass tonight and have a good time.
Yeah, and I was just telling Fernando from Moonspell that this is like a way better lineup because you have so many different bands. You had D-Side play last night, Moonspell's
I heard
playing.
they did well last night too, D-Side.
Yeah.
Really good.
I think someone got scared of Glenn. I don't know why though.
What else?
He's sane. I mean, I think he's normal, to me at least.
Well, yeah, he's a little bit rambunctious, but I get along with him too. So.
Yeah. You get along with me. I'm probably like the most difficult person to get along with, I think.
Yeah, I must be on a lot of fluoride, huh? Calm me down, little Ritalin.
So, anyway, moving right along. Guy,
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. What are some of your favorite songs off the new album to play live?
I don't know. The 4 that we've been playing. Right now, I guess my favorite, but I would say Purgatorial Punishment, My Demise, Rapture Revocation, and what's the other one?
That we're playing right
As
now.
Grace Descends. I mean, those are the ones we've been rotating right now, just playing. But
Right, the common.
I love, you know.
It's the common songs of the band that everybody agrees on. Yeah, I'm old, man. That
Yeah.
everybody agrees on,
The
so it
title
makes it
track,
easier
too, is
for
fun
us.
to play.
You know?
Yeah. As we're adding stuff, they're all fun to play, actually.
And are you going to do anything with your photography?
Yeah, continue taking more pictures.
Are you going to do like a
Do
book or
nothing with
something?
it.
Do
I'll
nothing,
just
just
keep it on
post
my
it?
keep it on my hard drive. No, I don't know. I don't know how to get it out there, so I'll figure something.
Okay, so tell us about the video as Grace Descends.
Grace Descends was one of the concepts of Tommy Jones from the studio, and you know, it's not your typical Suffocation video where we're freezing and dying out in some abandoned warehouse. So you know, when Tommy came to us with the concept, it was something like, well, hey, it's not really what we would do, but let's give it a shot. You know, they're not telling us to dress up in pink tutus or something, so you know, let's change the environment a little, make it more like a party atmosphere. And you know, we just kind of followed Tommy's direction, and it was a real fun shoot. And you know, we got a lot of you know, the fans involved. We invited them out on Facebook, so it worked out pretty cool, you know. So a little different for what Suffocation usually does, but it was fun, and it came out. We think it came out.
Now, what are your thoughts on social media? I mean, you guys have been around for a long time and stuff. It's just things have changed so much. You actually reached out to your fans via Facebook and stuff to go to Duff's and Duff's Metal Bar, which is the best metal bar ever. I love Duff's.
In New York, anyway.
In New York. In New York, actually, yeah, I know. I think it's awesome.
I think it's the most intimate bar for everybody who's a metalhead to go and hang out in, and really get to hang out.
You guys decide to reach out to your fans to come show up at a video shoot?
You know, we didn't know what we were really going to do. We just didn't want to do the same old rotten video in a freezing warehouse, you know what I mean? Like every band does. So we were like, let's see if we can find somebody who's got a cool bar. We had a couple of different options, but we were like, nah, let's go with Duff's because, you know, Jimmy's super fucking cool. He's got a lot of eclectic shit hanging all over the walls. He's got a lot of memorabilia and stuff, and we figured that would kind of fit the bill. Plus, you know, he's just Jimmy. He's fucking cool. So we decided to reach out on Facebook, see what the fans would think. You know, our local fans and everybody from Long Island and Brooklyn and New York, you know, usually come out and they show up. So it was more directed towards them than people in California. But hey, if you want to fly in, you know, well, you should have.
I couldn't. I got in late.
You were supposed to go, you know what I mean, and get down. But either way, all those people came down. They came and hung out with us. Tommy was great. He helped, you know, do everything. We had one dude from Immolation there helping out as well. It was a lot of fun, but you know, Facebook, that was the main way for us to get it out to the world. And now social media is a lot better, you know, because now you have so many different avenues that you can do, and just there you go, it's out there.
Right.
You know, it's where we first started. Everything was fanzines and taking pictures and mail order and making dub tapes and then making dub CDs and and that's how we grew into it. So now social media is like a little bit easier for us to do things like that, but it really takes all the blood, sweat, and tears out of it the way that it was when we first started, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of like going from a straight writing all your numbers down to using a regular calculator to a scientific one. Now we're at that scientific level.
No, it's scary.
It's fucked up, because you never know who you're looking at on that thing.
You never know who you're talking to, especially with Facebook or like Twitter or something like that. And what are your plans for the rest of 2013?
Well, all right. So we have this weekend out here in Oslo, Norway, Infernofest, and then next week we start our Despise the World North American tour, and that'll take off and do about 30 shows in the States, and then North America, basically. And then we take a little bit of time off, like less than 2 weeks, and then we head over to Europe for like another month, and then show down in Nicaragua after that, and it looks like a little bit of time down in South America. So that's all that's like really confirmed as of right this minute. But you know, there's a lot of stuff on the table.
Have to keep some things open to see what Frank can and can't do. Because, I mean, that's a lot. It's a good enough. We're pretty much hitting most of the world right now, and from now until the end of 2013. So it's you know.
So if fans want to actually reach out to you guys, what's the official website for Suffocation and Facebook?
It would probably be just our Facebook. It would be facebook.com/suffocation.
And you guys don't use your website anymore, do you?
No, we don't have an actual website anymore.
Cool. Do you guys have any messages for your fans, one by one around the room? Guy, go first.
Cool. Thanks.
A man of many words.
We love all you fans. Thanks for supporting us. We'll be around your town soon.
Smoke weed every day.
Is that what that smell was?
We look forward to playing the Pinnacle of Bedlam tracks for you, and again for the countless support. So thank you very much.
I'm scared.
No, as always, stay brutal. Our fans have supported us for many years. We wouldn't be where we were without our fans. I'll come and see you as much as I possibly can this year. And other than that, we'll see you then. Later.
Yeah, so don't forget to keep those horns high and those heads banging. And don't forget to get Pinnacle of Bedlam on Nuclear Blast Records and stop Suffocation on Facebook.